All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahawashi, Ba'Shem Harakakwadash Ma'ama. Double honor to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and my elder Herawan as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing this truth and sincerity of truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi. All right, I'm Kalak, so I'm bringing Yashala from the lines of the Yashala camp. And this is another like spiritual hydration. And the title of it is basically understanding and experiencing what Yahushua was going through by, being rejected. You know, when you being in this truth, like the the what's the word I want to say? Because once we were part of the world, we were known by the world. Some of us, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some of us real popular type deal. But then once you enter in the truth, all the popularity and the you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say comfort, but like, you know what I'm saying, people look at you differently because of your walk has changed. All right. Or the light that was always in you is ignited. All right. And you start to move different, becoming a new creature. The old things are put away. And it's almost like you become an outcast and hated by the world. And scriptures speak about that. But just really looking at it and experiencing it, man, it's kind of wild, because it comes from all types of different angles. Um, it comes from people that used to be friends, comes from family, even could come from our children. Because, like, especially if you have a situation where you have to co-parent with somebody, um, and you start to conduct your life in discipline and order, because that's how how Bashem Yahushua wants things, and you try to you do the same thing with your children, but it's something that they're not used to. Not saying that you don't have structure, but like, let's say you once celebrated Christmas. Now you got to cut it off and not celebrate it anymore. You know what I'm saying? But the other parent does. Or now you look at it differently because children don't always understand, especially the way they're raised now. You know? So it's like, all right. So it's like, until they get that understanding, you're going to be looked at sideways. I mean, we could say F them kids and all that kind of stuff. I mean, we can't just sit out here and act like, these things don't affect us. It affected how we're shy. We can't sit out here and act like we're super Hebrew, like we're tough as nails. I mean, we are spiritually tough, but at the end of the day, we're still humans. And I know myself, not that I let it affect me, but I think about shit. I'm like, damn, people don't really just write you off because you believe in righteousness. But there's a reason behind all that. And knowing our purpose and understanding, you know, we're rejected of the world and accepted by Yahweh Shai. You know, I want to get a couple of scriptures going into that. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and serve purpose for the hope of the elect, the ones who truly believe in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So let's start out with I know I'm working on my tablet, my computer, and my phone. So um I know it shows John 15 right here, but let's start at John 1 and 1. It says, "In the beginning was the Word," and I'm gonna read it how it's supposed to sound. "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the powers." All right. In the beginning was Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was with Yahweh and the holy angels. And the Word was a power. Right. He was a power himself, God himself. So in the beginning, word was Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai was a God, was with the gods, and he was a God himself. And the same was in the beginning with Yahweh. He was in the beginning with Yahweh, first creature ever made. All right, and then Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai the blueprint to create all things. It said all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Right. All right, in him was life, and the life was the light of men. So now we were brought to life by being brought to Yahawashi, right? We were brought to the beginning. We were brought to the beginning. He's the end, the beginning and the end, but we were brought to him through that light, right? And it says, and he was the light of men. And it says, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. See that? They can't comprehend who we become in Yahweh Shem Shai, right? So the darkness comprehends it not. So now let's go, right? So these people that are stuck in the darkness of this world, you can't comprehend the light. So what do? They try to overshadow the light. They try to block the light. Or they try to just run away from, flee away from the light. You know, but that's not our fault. So that's why Yahweh Shai Yahweh Shai for us and left us these words. You know, the word was made flesh. He was the living word. Right? He's a living testimony of Yahweh. You know, so 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 let's move to John chapter 15. It says John 15 and 1. It says, I am the true vine, my father is the husbandman. Right. Okay. So he's the true vine planted by Yahweh, and no one can get to Yahweh unless it's through him, and no one can get to him unless Yahweh draws them to Yahweh Shai. So every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it, that it may bring forth more fruit. So if you're not bearing fruit, this is outside the point, but I'm just, breaking this stuff down. If you're not bearing fruit, if you're supposed to be in Yahweh Shai, you're not bearing fruit, you're going to get cut off. That's why two-thirds of us people are separated, right? Now you're clean through the words which I have spoken unto you. But, two-thirds of our people want to still live in filthiness, so they won't abide in those words. All right, now this is getting to the core of the point. It says, abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in the vine. No more can ye except you abide in me. Right, so we cannot bring forth any fruit unless we're bringing forth in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. All right, but key thing, abide in him and he's going to abide in us. So we're not going to need acceptance of this world. We're going to actually need the rejection of this world because guess what? Um, Yahweh by Shem Shai is rejecting the world and all those that are a part of it. So there's a separation being done. So that's why we're looked upon different when when we are being separated from the world. All right. So when we're being separated from the world, now we've been grafted into Yahweh Shai, who's taken us, who's that true vine, that true stretched out branch of Yahweh. All right. It says, I am the vine, ye are the branches. He, cause like, right, the branches are connected to the vine, right? So, or the root, right? So he that abideth in me and I in him, the same bringeth forth fruit. For without me you cannot do nothing, right? If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned, right? So, so Yahweh Shai is always going to be there for us and give us the understanding that we don't need them. He's all that we need, and He's given us everything that we need to sustain life. You know what I'm saying? To sustain our mindset for what's to come. It's actually a great thing that the world and these things in the world reject us and treat us the way they do, because all more the love that Yahweh Shai is going to give unto us, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, if ye abide in me and my words abide in you, you shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. So, you know, if it's according to the Father's will, it's going to be done unto you. We can't get in, even when we're in this world. We're 9 times out of 10, we were the ones giving, filling everybody else's cup, and not receiving anything in return. You know, doing something of that sort, being an A1 stand up individual for everybody else. Now we're realizing that we didn't get any of that reciprocated. But we take that same mindset and be a giving unto Yahawashi, Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, and we get a return of investment. He's gonna give that back to us and then some. All right. So John 15:7, if ye abide in me and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so, so shall ye be my disciples. Right. The more fruit the more fruit we gather, the more glorification Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gets, because that's all to the glory of the Father. All right, so now we're going to bring forth more individuals to praise His name. Here's the point: as the Father hath loved me, so I love you. Continue, continue ye in my love. So that's keeping the commandments to the best of our ability, and going out here and teaching and calling upon the name of Yahweh by Shem Shai, and bringing others forth to be able to do the same thing. See that? So we understood love, and we were seeking love from a false definition of what love really is, right? So now we understand what true love is through Yahweh by Shem Shai. We begin to walk accordingly. You know, we'll skip down to oh no, I'm gonna keep going. Verse 10, it said, if you keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, as even I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. Right. So we ain't pissing them off. We're walking according to the course of the Spirit, not the course of this world. All right. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be fulfilled. We're not going to get any joy from this world. We weren't set up to really enjoy anything. It's a false sense of enjoyment when we thought we were back in the past. It's a false sense of enjoyment. We really didn't enjoy those things. It just felt like, something to do at the time. It might have been fun, but fun means folly. We were stuck in folly, but like we weren't fulfilled. If we were fulfilled in the world, if the world was fulfilling to us, we wouldn't be in the position that we're in today, because we would have stuck with that. What that was, we felt that was fulfilling. It was never fulfilling. All right. I'm gonna skip down to verse 18. It says, all right. Oh no, let's go. No, we got to keep going. Verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. That's right. And we love each other according to the words of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Gather greater love have no man than this, that a man may lay down his life for his friends. Right. These friends that we had in the world, like, I'll take a bullet for you. You'll put a bullet in me too. I've learned dealing with the people of the world, somebody that poses themselves that they'll do anything for you or do anything to you, you know, unless they got the spirit of the Lord, because this world will put so much pressure on you to cause you to do adverse things that you might not do, that might be out of your character, you know. But Yahweh Shai laid down his life in order for us to be connected to him and being brought to the Father. Verse 14, ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. Right. All right. So that's how we become friends of Yahweh Shemi Shai, being occupied in prophecy. Matter of fact, um, let me get what is it? Was it Solomon? Solomon chapter 7, I think. Um, okay. All right. So how do you become friends? All right. You got to become friends by having, like how I said earlier up in this chapter, that if my words abide in you, earthly paraphrase, bring forth fruit. So you have to have that mindset and that understanding of Yahawashi Yahawashi. This Wisdom of Solomon 7:24. It says, "For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passes and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness." Right, and that pureness is going through the elect also through us. It's for she is the breath of power of Yahweh, a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore, can no defiled thing fall unto her. Right. So that's why we can't be amongst the world anymore. We have to be separated. All right. It says, "For she is the brightness of the everlasting light." We just read about the light being Yahweh Shai, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh and the image of his goodness. Right. And being but one, she can do all things and remain in herself. She maketh all things new, and in all ages enter into a holy soul. She maketh them friends of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai and prophets. So we abide in his word, right? And bring forth more fruits. That's how we become friends of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. John 15:15, it says, "Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth." Right? He's revealing all things unto his elect, the ones he truly cares about. It says, "But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you." Man, see that? So it doesn't matter that the world rejects us, because guess what? It wasn't that they reject us. It's the Lord rejecting them. They don't, but they can't even see it. Say, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go forth and bring forth go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you." Right? And what do we want? What do we need really? We need protection. We need protection. All right. This is John 17:9. It says, "I pray for them. I pray not for the world." Ooh, he's not praying for the ones that rejected us. He's not praying for the ones that switched out on us because we're trying to walk a righteous walk. It said, "All right, I pray not for them. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which hath given me, for they are thine." All right. It says, "And all thine are mine. All mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them." Right. So we give glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. It says, "And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world." Right. That's why he left the word. Right. It says, "And I come to thee, Holy Father, keep them through thy own name, those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are one." Right. So the Father now abides in us through Yahushua. It says, "While I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name," meaning he protected us. "Those that thou gavest me, I have kept, and none of them is lost but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled." And that's talking about Judas Iscariot. But it was only because the scripture should be fulfilled. "And now I come to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves." The same joy that he spoke about in chapter 15. It says, "I have given them thy world, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world." Right? Just know, if they hate Yahweh Shai, it's because you know uh they hate it. If they hate you, they hate Yahweh Shai first. You know, they hated Yahweh Shai first, so of course they're gonna hate us. John 15:18, it says, "If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you." See, if ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. All right. Remember the word that I said unto you, that the servant is not greater than this Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. So we cleave unto those that have kept the sayings throughout generations of Yahweh Shimon Shai that were separated by Yahweh Shimon Shai. Right? And those are the ones that are going to reciprocate that love of the Yahweh Shimon Shai back unto us. And we do it to each other. That's why I say, comfort you yet one another with these words. Biggest commandment is love thy neighbor as thyself. All right, so as the world rejects us, they're unknowingly rejecting the love of Yahweh by Shem Shai, which He bestowed upon us. All right, Lord willing, this lesson that define and serve this purpose for the hopeful elect, the ones who truly believe in the name of Yahweh by Shem Shai. With that, I want to say, Kyle. Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Harakakwadash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, and my elder here one as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing this truth to sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai Shalom.